Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome to this reading. We are taking a look at how the universe is about to help you get what you need. I could be tuning into, and I kind of want to tune into a message about how the universe is about to help you get what you want. But I don't think we're collectively in that kind of a vibe right now. We're much more need over want. So let's go there. Welcome to my channel. This is Do You Tarot. And if you're not familiar with Pick a Card readings or my channel, I have 4 cards here, and I'm going to be tuning into 4 different general and timeless messages, meaning that these messages are meant for you whenever you find this video and you click on it. All I'm going to need from you all is to feel your way into which one of these 4 cards or the 4 groups you feel most drawn to. Once you are aware of that, head to the timestamp. It'll fast forward you to your messages. Group number 1, the element of fire. Group number 2, water. Group 3, air. And the last group 4, the element of earth. Once you are aware, trust your intuition, a random number generator, whatever it is for you. Timestamp, fast forward. I will see you there in your messages about how the universe is about to help us all get what we need. Hello, beautiful humans. In group number 1, you all were drawn to this element of fire card. So these are your messages all about how the universe is about to help you get what you need. You were drawn to this card. I wanted to immediately say fire. You were drawn to the fire, passion, enthusiasm, and creation. And I was also noticing how it has the compass point, how fire, the element, is associated with below and south as a direction. And right before I hit record, as I glanced at this card, I heard fire in your belly and fire under your feet. It's almost like the universe wants you or requires you to be aware of that fire in your belly. Like that is your internal drive, and then the universe is really gonna turn up the heat and encourage you to do some kinds of swift movements. For me, I like that. I have a hard time with patience, even though there are so many benefits. But let's get some tarot cards and see a bit more about this for you and how the universe is gonna, like really respond. I'm hearing the word vehemently. Respond vehemently to your own fire and kind of like help you create even more moving forward. Okay, we have your tarot cards. Let's take a look. Emperor. Aries energy, strong masculine force. It has to do with the stability and the structure and the order. Moon, very strong watery energy, Pisces. Then we have 7 of Wands. And then we also have the King of Cups, as well as the 6 of Wands. This is making a lot of sense. And then the 10 of Wands. Okay, I almost feel as if this 10 of Wands is a bit of like a standalone, just kind of how it was like that, but even then I'm putting it right here. It's a bit of a standalone encouragement for you to go ahead and lay down your load and assess your order. Like kind of like the intuitive message of fire in your belly, like acknowledge that a whole lot more. It's almost like literally that kind of severity of the Emperor energy. It's like your whole entire order is based on something. What is it based on? What are all the systems of your lives based on? There's the internal and the external. Our external order can be based on religion, democracy, capitalism, communism, all of our isms, objectivism, the like external, like what are we obedient to? What do we submit to? But it really feels as if this is kind of like a power move being done by the universe to help you be aware of how you have an internal order as well, and to be severely sensitized to it, like kind of intense. We have like these 2 major arcana where it's like fire and water. And it's sort of like you can have a greater impact on your external world, even if it feels like it's in such great opposition to your internal world, if you align with it a whole lot more and stand in truth and dignity with your sensitivity and you sensitizing to your values, sensitizing to arguably what would be your own internal religion. What feels good to you? What's your own faith, your own God? What are the things that are the temples of yourselves and your world? This 10 of Wands feels like the first thing that the universe will do to indicate that it is time for you to do this kind of thing. Like the universe, it almost feels like everything around you kind of really needs to acknowledge and know this about you right now. And then for you to be devotionally defensive to it and to set up an order of that and have a whole lot of this 6 of Wands energy, achievement and success that is rightly and duly earned. This 10 of Wands feels like this is how the universe is going to start to help you. It's going to help you through the method of burnout and overburden. Like you're going to hit walls of my quality of life means more to me than to continue on in this fashion. And then it will take you right to this Emperor and the Moon card right here. It is funny because I feel like that might need to be a few cycles. If you have been going through those cycles of burnout or, aggression or anything like that, it feels like just go and flow with them, because it's part of this process where you're kind of like shedding layers of the old and aligning with, I want to say the new inside, but aligning with you a whole lot more. The universe is going to help you through this kind of a way. Like this feels so simple and so, easily accessible. We can all understand what it feels like to be overburdened, overworked, like too much is demanded of us or our attention. Like I'm feeling like the ADHD kind of an issue. Just like it's lay down your load. And then Moon card energy, swim around. Cancer, well, isn't the Moon card? No, it says Pisces right here. I thought the Moon card was, no, Chariot card. Anyway, that's why I bought this deck, because those things do not stick inside my head. It's about sensitizing to the awareness of how you are meant to coexist and live in harmony with what's outside of you and around you. And if you are not being devotionally defensive and standing your ground assertively, as in, I will not budge from this space because this is what I am, this is who I am, this is what is right for me, this is the truth, these are my values. Like just get in that kind of a solid, you're gonna be a pillar and a rock, and it's like this moment in space and time and energy and frequency and awareness that you can't move from a spot that is so right and true and belonging to you and of you. And from there, the King of Cups is sort of like, once you start getting used to doing that a whole lot more, saying the solid no's, and you do not budge from that no, as well as a complete and total and thorough yes. And you completely open up completely, thoroughly to that yes. Then you get into the King of Cups vibe. Then you start to set this frequency in the world around you of like, I won't be able to be fucked with anymore. And it feels, I love that it's a King of Cups because it's such a compassionate energy that the universe wants to help you with. Like wants to help you with that fire in your belly. So then fire under your feet. Actions need to be taken. I feel like here with the 10 of Wands, there's a test that you already are aware of, several tests that you've had to encounter aware of where you're compelled to or you're obligated to do beyond what is possible for you. Work 3 jobs and barely make enough. That kind of energy. And then the 7 of Wands. It feels like that's literally more assistance in its form and fashion from the universe to like test. I'm hearing the word virility. Feels very masculine. Test your ability, test your virility, test your ability to like be strong, solid, a beacon, bigger, and then it feels like, here you go, 6 of Wands. It feels like give this time, give this cycles, because 6 of Wands wants to be clearly felt, to show itself to you that there are earned successes on this journey and on this path. It doesn't matter how long you spend in the spiral, you're expanding here. Like you might revisit similar lessons, but every time you revisit, you're going to have further awareness, further consciousness, and you're going to do things in a different kind of a mode, different kind of a fashion. It feels like a progressive building of your devotional defensiveness, and therefore your sincerity, of your order of your emotions and your intuition, as well as your moon energy, your sensitivities, and busting through all these illusions that you might have going on. It's like your order is going to be shaked and rocked, and it's going to influence kind of every part of your world, but it needs to be built up in this watery kind of sensitive, kind of loving, emotional kind of fashion. And then you have the earned successes and the earned victories. Okay, we also have the middle pillar with backbone, balance, and the middle way. I want to say that there aren't necessarily any enemies in this kind of energy. This is a Tree of Life deck, and it's new to me, and I intend to be quite meditative with it over time. So I'm going to learn a thing or two about what the middle pillar actually is talking about, but I do find it very interesting because visually I was really sensing that pillar energy for you all. Like the universe needs you to become a pillar, to have that solid backbone, and to realize that there is a give and a take. There are shedding of habits and layers and you know, supposed responsibilities and reciprocity and all that kind of stuff, so that you can get into the mode of what would be more assertively compassionate toward yourselves and toward others. King of Cups is an order of support, a compassionate one, an embracing of like all of the emotional love. I love that it's Prince. And this deck, yeah, being sweet and sensitive to yourself and others, and being able to represent that energy really, really well. It feels like there doesn't need to be the win-lose. It doesn't need to be a villain or, you know, a perfect pure hero. Oh my God, you got another pillar card. I think this is Uranus. This symbol, I think that's like a planet that talks about vision. And it also talks about like the watery nature of what you can tell psychically or intuitively and even instinctively. And then this symbol, this is Mercury, Mars, and it's Saturn, the pillar of severity. Severity, courage, and form. That looks really cool. It looks like right now, I like even how it shows like the human. This is like root chakra, this is like solar plexus, and this is like throat. Or okay, enough. I'll learn the deck at a later time. I'm just going to interpret this very simply for you all, as in this is, again, you have a second pillar. The first is to acknowledge that this is meant to be self-focused. So put that on yourselves first. And then the second is then comes the universe responding to that self-focused pillar by having you become more severe in the world around you, standing your ground in something. It's kind of like you can't really fully stand, or we can't really fully stand our ground in things until we really know what we even stand for. Otherwise, we're always standing on, like, for somebody else's ground or something like that. Yeah, so it's like once you do know what your ground is, you know, middle pillar, figure that out, then the universe wants to reward your courage, wants to like have you show up courageously, wants to encourage you. You have this need. Remember, we're tuning into how the universe is going to help you satisfy a need. You need to be showing up in the world like this with sincere severity and to set an order, Saturn energy, of the whole entire thing, because these successes, I feel like, are the things that you truly do need, and they need to be earned, not bought, not privileged, not hollow victories, not tactical. They need to be earned, and it's like through this method that the universe is going to line up some, I almost want to say tests, but it's like you acknowledgements of. There will be moments in time where you will have the opportunity to stand in this kind of severity of I cannot budge. Okay, your next cards, we have Juno with marriage, commitment, bonds. And then we also have Moon again with emotions, instincts, and subconscious. And we have Gemini, multifaceted, balanced, and curious. Okay. I also see in this a whole lot of relationship I feel like the universe wants to help you get what you need in terms of conscious awareness kinds of connections, and connections that will help you grow further, blossom more into this pillar of strength and accomplishment and achievement, not through actions and methods that compromise you, overburden you. I want to use the word defile you. And in that kind of a way, I know that these three cards are talking about putting useful people in your path right now, if not very soon and very shortly. And there's something about, again, with the moon card showing up here, to tune into that and really, really open to it. Remember how I felt called to say, like, when it's a solid yes, open up completely to that. And you're going to have to trust your emotions, your instincts, your intuition. Really lean heavily on the voice of you inside of you, because there are so many useful connections that the universe needs you to align with. And in that kind of a way, through relationships, it'll help you build even further strength. I see a realization, or kind of like, I don't know, some kind of a lesson for us all, really. Like, the more that we stand in our own truth and, that middle pillar kind of energy, the more that we can so carefully define and know ourselves to the best of our ability in any given time or moment, the better we are at being able to define ourselves with others in connections and in solid, lasting bonds. It does say marriage and commitment and bonds with Juno. That's what we're going for here. Those are a bit of those earned victories, as well as the universe is putting people in your path right now. Paths, remember, I feel like this is the cycle. It'll cycle back around as many times as you need. To have you be aware of when people are there for the advantageous benefit of helping you embody this kind of strength and courage, even further, or they are there to test your ability to stand in it. That's why I feel like the Gemini card is here. It's like it'll be one or the other, and it'll give you the option and the opportunity to still, no matter what, be who you are, and stand in your fire in your belly. Okay, your next two cards, we have Gooseberry Dragon with Stealth, and then we have Pumpkin Dragon with Mystery. And I kind of want to say that not a whole lot of this whole process needs to be overtly advertised at first. It's meant to, or even advertised to you. It's meant to, like, the universe kind of wants to unfold it with you in acknowledgement of where you're at in the current moment in time. It's kind of like having a conversation with the universe. And, like, I know I have said things like this, like, especially when I caught on to spirituality, like, I want to serve my highest purpose, bring it on. And then it's like everything shreds. And it's like, oh. There's this energy of the conversation with the universe of, like, bring me what I can handle right now. So it's kind of like, I feel like how the universe wants to help you and how it's about to help you get what you need is it wants to shed more layers off of you so that you're less of a mystery to others, so that you can shine greater. And again, a bit of this stealth and the mystery is a part of the aspect of the journey. Like, it's gonna go how it needs to go, and there will be subconscious elements to it. You're not exactly going to be able to always see everything before it's coming kind of energy. It might be right there, and then you're like, oh shit, okay, here we go. But I also really feel as if the intention of this is like, literally, you carry an embodiment, you carry a frequency, or even to be less spiritual, to be more practical, you are a person who other people want to really know, to see, to benefit from, to be a part of, to love, to vibe with, all that kind of stuff. So, like, the intention is like, you need to be much more there as who you are with your own personal values. And I'm going to say your own personal religion, let's say, your own honor code for yourself, and to more define it like that, so that, I don't know, whatever that might be for you might be something that you hold quite sacred and secret, and yet you're still doing all this stuff in the external that keeps denying it and denying you the privilege of setting up your order in your lives according to it. So then it's just this whole kind of, the universe wants to help you, because I almost feel like the universe wants to help you be who you are. So here you go. You need to be who you are. You need to shine, and you need to be a little bit less of a mystery with that whole internal part of you. Your next two cards, we have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And then we also have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Everything about this for you all, group one, it feels kind of mysterious and spiritual, and I wasn't expecting these messages to be so mysterious and spiritual, but we are talking about the universe. I really feel as if, again, the primary focus of how the universe wants to help you is to encourage a kind of like an inside out perspective for you. Define yourself. So this envy card might be like, look to the external to see like mirroring and that kind of stuff. But even more than that, the first step to take is like this 10 of Wands, when the universe helps with this kind of overburden, burnout mode kind of energy, then do the things that would help you tune out of anything and tune in to the all that's within you. And then just see what happens, the patience, the spiraling outward. I like that everything happens in divine order. That is something of that message that came through, as in like, I want to serve my highest purpose, bring it on, like kind of energy. Have patience with yourself, because you're literally building yourself up into an unmovable force, uncompromised. It's kind of like, how the knights during that era of Europe, like for a lot of years, they had a code of chivalry. And it was that they could like define their lives according to. And it's that made them understand what were good actions and bad actions. I feel in this patience and in your pillars, you're meant to figure that out and find that. And you can piece it together from a whole bunch of different things, maybe inside of you and out. But once you are aware of that, then you can set your solid personal order that interacts with the world around you very, very beneficially with that code. Then we have the 6 of Wands. Then we have those earned successes and victories. Okay, your last two cards, you are enough and a new day. The universe wants to help you shape and form and mold into who you are. And when you are there, it's like face the whole brand new day. That feels too simple. I'm like pausing. I was like, there's got to be something more complex to it. But it's really like every morning, just acknowledge when you wake up, me, who I am, what I stand for, where I belong in this world and in my life. This morning, right now, it is enough. It is enough for me to feel fulfilled. It is enough for me to go for my dreams or to live an embodied life within them. It is enough for me to consciously be aware of where I'm being drained and violated. It is enough for me to go into directions of joy. I am worthy of all of those things. I am so worthy of being loved and receiving assistance and alignment and all that kind of stuff. It almost feels like every day, remind yourself of that when you wake up, that it is a new day to experience these challenges, while also recognizing and acknowledging that they are assistance for you to get what you need, essentially to become a pillar and succeed and have success in your life, earn success. And really, really, I'm going to leave this one last statement. Really, really stand for something. Stand for who you are, but it really feels as if you're going to develop some kind of a code inside of you that really matters to you and others. Really stand for something. Not just be broken down and accommodating. You got too much fire for that. But okay, that's what I have for you all, group one. I feel like I could stay in this and I could keep channeling a whole lot forever and ever, but I'm gonna leave it there. Has this helped? I sincerely hope it has. If it has, then give it that thumbs up, click on the subscribe button, comment below, all those useful and beautiful things for the channel. Also, check out the links that I have in the description of this video for some tarot offerings. I am currently, at the time of this recording, open for private readings live. So if you want to book one with me, head to the link. Otherwise, I'm sending you on your way. Please remember, we are all free and we are also always connected at the exact same time. I love you. Hi, beautiful humans in group number 2. You all were drawn to this element of water card. So these are your messages all about how the universe is about to help you get what you need. You were drawn to this element of water card, and while I was sitting here shuffling all the decks between readings, I shuffled several times. I was just like glancing at this card. It says intuition, emotions, love, and in a very like innocent and kind of sweet way, I'm like, wow, I'm feeling the energy of a love match. But then, like, clairaudiently, I heard it is so much more than that. And then just feeling into the energy, it's hard to translate for you all. Just like feeling into the energy, or sort of like tuning into the information that your reading will have in it already. I am getting this vibe. I know that I'm going to learn a thing or two about how the universe is going to help you with love. And I really feel like it is, what is love to you? Yes, romantic as well as communal, and a community commitment to embodying love, and the graciousness of the awareness of what love is and is not is how the universe is really going to help you right now. I think this is kind of in the energy of who you are, what you truly do need to embody in this lifetime. You need to experience love. And okay, let's just get to your cards, because we're tuning into how is the universe about to help you with what you need. We have identified through this card a bit of like, you need to acknowledge love, the acknowledgement of love. I am looking right now at this compass and the water, and it's associated with the direction of west. And I'm thinking of like a lot of things. How the past influences the future. And I feel like the universe is about to bring people back into your lives that may have been away for a while, so that you can acknowledge them, or situations with like fresh eyes and a different heart, something like that. Okay, wow, look what's on the bottom of the deck. Yo, mermaid energy, big time. This is not a mermaid deck. Look at, there are 4 mermaids right here, and there's the mermaid right here with the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I feel as if you need to know what it feels like to be loved, to literally receive love. So the universe is about to bring things to you. This is a need, it's a requirement. It's not a want. It's not that like, I would love to fall in love, or I would love to have some really quality relationships right now, or something like that. No. You need this. It's a need. So let's get there. Your very first tarot card, the Knight of Cups, coming in from what looks like it might be the western direction. Literally, if you guys are like where you are at right now on the map, are you from somewhere that sits to the west of where you are? Have you moved to the east? Okay, we have Justice, as well as the 6 of Cups. Look at that. Look at these 3 cards already. I love doing this with you all. Okay, clearly the universe is bringing some familiar relationships back around with lighter hearts involved in them. I feel this energy of like, they might be triggering for you, or they might have had a whole lot of trauma to them, or trauma bonds or bonding. But you get the grace of this reading that you're tuning into, and I just feel like it's useful for you to be aware of. They will be different. Whoever these theys are for you, they will be different. I feel like they're coming to you with a different, lighter heart themselves. Like this Justice card, it has the heart and the feather. It has a very anatomically correct heart and a feather. I feel like this feels really nice to channel. They have learned a thing or two about love themselves, and true love, like fair and balanced and kind love that like children feel safe in, love that they feel like nurtured and attached in, and they can expand in. That's what your heart needs right now. So the universe is sending you some people from your past. I'm going to make it general. Some people, I don't know how many, I don't know if it really matters. Maybe it's one very key and important person for you that has learned something and is going to gift it to you, and it's going to be kind, severely untriggering. Like, you may have had some kinds of triggering points in the past with these people or this person to where there was harm and there was hurt in the past. They aren't doing that. I feel like they're going to come through with, like, maybe, I don't know if it's necessarily an apology. They're just going to come through with like kindness, kind words, sincerity, a focus on like the truth of how loving self can translate to loving others really openly and really balanced and well. There's this energy of they want to set things right between the two of you, but calmly, sincerely, and with a focus on the awareness of like how harm may have hurt you and damaged needlessly. Oh, they're okay. It just really feels like it's meant to be a healing kind of a thing. And there's nothing in these cards or in the energy that I'm reading where anything is going to come at you to like test you. Okay, your next cards, we have the Nine of Wands with the Moon and Mars. That's interesting. We also have the Four of Wands. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Relaxation mode. As a result of an invitation to something that will help you feel pretty secure and will build you up pretty well. I feel like these are two separate things that we're tuning into, two separate events, like how the universe is about to help you get what you need, and it all has to do with being able to experience love. And I feel like this is it, but I feel like this has a lot to do with this Four of Wands kind of a thing. Like a celebration, an invitation, like going out to a meal, like something that's meant to be like celebratory and togetherness, that kind of energy, that kind of tone. The universe is going to bring this to you, attending a wedding, a graduation, it might be your own. The universe is bringing this to you because you need to feel that sense of being secure, safe. More than that, you need to, I feel like this event has qualities to it of healing you. Like, I don't know, you've been going strong for so long and holding on to something so you can maybe build it up, or the Nine of Wands, you just like very devotional fitness kind of energy, like you do what it takes to get on with what you have to do kind of stuff. There's something about going to this event. You might meet some key people here who show you grace and who show you authenticity. And I'm hearing the word sincerity. And there's something about how it's actually going to translate to helping you in the material, the physical world more, to set you up with lasting, like the first four pillars of something stability, something stable in your world, in your lives. With this Four of Pentacles, the Sun in Capricorn, it's something like you need this kind of stability pillars kind of energy that I'm feeling, like the foundations, the platform to stand on so that you can achieve and build even more. I feel like you've been going strong with this, like, passion energy as far as that will take you. You've built up your strength while you also are still carrying the wounds of that kind of effort. And you need to be shown love in the area of your workspace, the area of your material physical world, your physical bodies. Like, stop torturing them so much. There's something about letting your hair down and just like relaxation and opening. I feel like an opening, and it's even more than that. I feel like you'll be well received or embraced. I'm getting this vibe or this energy of you go to something that's like intentionally focused on like meet and greet, or entrepreneurs meeting each other and meeting potential investors or something like that. And then you go to it expecting to have to like charge forward and stay in this kind of Nine of Wands energy. And what ends up happening is like there's so much alignment, so much actual love. Like, you'll feel it. It'll be true that you come out of that situation, or you like walk out of that room or that event with this, like in your material world, you are that much more solid, that much more well set up. The universe wants to give this to you so that you can know what love feels like in the frequency and the vibration of maybe money, and definitely like material world stability, feeling healthier, feeling like you can build more, not just thriving on that whole, I got enough passion to see it through kind of energy. Like, no, let's give you, it's sort of like the universe is going to help you be able to manifest from a place of thriving. Like, it's different from trying to manifest something in the physical when you're like having to survive, or you're a little bit desperate and intense. So these are two different things. You need to be able to manifest from a sincere place, a thriving, like in a more expansive, a more God, like loved and held and stable, a better nest. There's a word that my heart is searching for. And again, I'm learning something in your reading, and I don't quite know what this heart is. Who this person is for you. I don't quite know what this love match is for you, maybe, that you meet at a wedding, but there's something about you walk away from it and you realize, I'm gonna have a whole lot more support moving forward, like actual real support. So everything that I'm striving to achieve now is just gonna have like a whole lot more space, a whole lot more love mixed in, Okay, let's get 2 more cards for you all. Wow, this feels really nice. These 2 things could be like the same thing. Like someone from your past literally invites you to an event and then you guys fall in love. Let's see. We also have 27th path, the Tower, with courage, faith, fighting spirit. There you go. 9 of Wands. Very much so. Also, I like that it's the Tower energy, because I feel like this is good. Like the universe is rewarding you right now with Tower moments. Like, I know that this person from the past, or people from the past, are going to have that kind of awareness energy that kind of might shock you, as in like, oh, they're nice. This isn't toxic, and they're not like, it isn't like it was before. Like, wow, they feel like they love themselves and they've gone on some kind of a healing journey, or they're feeling better about themselves. You know what just flashed into my head? Have you guys seen Zootopia? In the beginning of the movie, there's the bully. I forget his name. Oh my God. The bunny in the beginning of the movie, she's bullied, or the bully just bullies everybody when they're little kids. Yeah, and then later in the movie, she goes back home and the bully is actually like grown and he's nice and kind and giving. It's that kind of energy. So I feel like universe is going to reward you with some Tower moments in that kind of a way, and then also reward you with a Tower moment in your this 9 of Wands. Like, I feel like this is your only option right now to encourage yourself to move forward with this kind of activism energy, or your passion, and just hold out. You're almost there, kind of like hair's breadth away from just like burnout, like you can't handle anymore kind of thing. And then that's going to topple over, and then instead you're going to have a whole lot of stability. We also have the personality triangle: personality, nature, and mindfulness. Mercury, Moon, Venus. I like this. Do you see the images on this card? It's a person working. There's a kid in the background, and then it's people eating together. I feel like someone is likely to contact you potentially through social media, like a message on Facebook. They might find your profile or what it is that you're doing. They might say something like, do you remember me, or something like that. Because again, we get the 6 of Cups kind of energy with the child. There's something about like, pay attention. It's like it's meant for you. This is your gift. As well as I like that this is like Mercury with communication energy, the Moon with the water energy, and then Venus with all this kind of love. It's like you're meant to also have some kind of a celebratory event of being together with people. This is pretty cool. Like, just this card alone, and the personality triangle is you. Who you are. You need these things. You need to receive love in these ways. You need to feel it. Need to know that time can heal and the past can heal itself, and who once were bullies in your midst are no longer, like the revelation of, wow, we get to really like heal that and love each other. We also have cranberry dragon with prosperity, as well as turnip dragon with resilience. You also, again, the personality triangle. There's something about your resilience and how hard you would work for your own prosperity. Like the universe really knows that you need to be able to work toward prosperity in a different kind of a fashion that doesn't take so much out of you and doesn't demand as much from you, especially your passion. I really like that. It's just like you've communicated enough to the world around you how much certain things mean to you and how far you're willing to go for them. And so then your resilience is self-evident. Again, the personality triangle. This is a new deck for me, by the way. This is a Tree of Life deck, so I'm going to be learning a lot about this kind of stuff. I don't fully know what the personality triangle even is. I'm just, intuiting, as we do in tarot. But yeah, your prosperity needs these boosts to your, you have 3 of these cards, to your love confidence, let's call it. Your love confidence. It's just like you need more trust and faith in the world. Okay, your next 3 cards. Look, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Here you go. Here you go. The universe is showing you that, teaching you that, granting you that kind of a gift. And then we also have doubt. I release the need to know all of the answers. That's kind of this energy with this mysterious other thing here. I feel like the 9 of Wands is someone who would feel like they have to know all the answers because they're like going it alone and they don't have a whole lot of help or something like that, or they're not graced with the stability just yet. They have to prove themselves to others. There's just this energy of like, again, that stepping into a zone, an actual physical zone, not just a mindset of literally and legitimately being held in some kind of a safe container where you do not have to worry so much about your resources. You got that on lock, and success. I know that there is no fucking hell. Look at this card. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Let people love you. Okay? That really feels significant. There are 2 things that are occurring in these cards. Let people love you, please. That is the success. That is the success. I'm going to get a few more cards. This one just flopped out. It's quincunx, dissonance, adjustment, discord. And I'm going to get, is this one, fixed, action, momentum, dedication. And then Pisces, psychic, intuitive, and dreamy. The universe knows that you need to be able to work through something that is a dissonance in your reality. There's not enough love. There's not enough sensitivity to your plight and what you have gone through. And despite all odds, you're still persevering. You're still this fixed. I feel your energy of you are quite a fixed person. Like in certain things that you are devoted to and dedicated to, including, like maybe not talking to the people from your past because they did hurt you or something like that. You are fixed. There's something about an adjustment, the dissonance, like the universe wants to help you account for where your lives do need an adjustment because they're not sensitive enough. They're not dreamy enough. Like we can get, I like Pisces. I associate it with the word sensitive and sensitizing. It says psychic, intuitive, and dreamy. But it's like, again, you have the ability with this 4 of Pentacles energy of being able to manifest from a place of stability. It's entirely different. It's entirely different. You're going to dream up new things. Arguably, you're going to be able to have less on your plate so that you have the time and the energy and the awareness to open up to new senses and things coming to you. The universe wants to reward you with other people. I keep saying this reward, but I am tuning into the messages of how the universe is about to help you. It's about to help you through these rewards of being loved, being seen, being known, being acknowledged. But the universe wants you to have the reward of a safe containment zone for you physically through the vehicle of love. And in that kind of way, you can add in a whole lot more sensitivity, a whole lot more intuitive awareness, a whole lot more emotions and water into your mix, rather than just the fire and just the fixed energy, standing your ground. Okay, your last two cards, we have inner child as well as future self. Dang. The West, something about how your past is influencing your future. Your past is about to come into your present and it's going to influence. I might cry. Wow, that just choked me up. It's about to influence your future just because I realized the image on this card. Future self, like through, I don't know why this is very emotional, because of the water. Holding hands through connection, through partnerships, through the embrace of appreciation and what love actually is and truly is and stands for. Obviously, I want to mention inner child healing with this one, but even then, I really feel like the embrace of who you were, inner child, someone from your past who may have known you from childhood, back in your home place that's in the West, from wherever you are right now. They're going to come through for you. And then really, there's just this embrace of the future here going on with this whole thing. But okay. Ooh, that's what I have for you all, group 2. How do you feel after that? I feel grateful. I feel very happy for you all, and I'm glad that this is happening. I'm glad we have a nice universe, and you're a nice person. Okay, if you like this reading, give it that thumbs up, click on the subscribe button, comment below. All those beautiful things help my little channel grow. And oh my God, that rhymed. Also, check out the links that I have in the description of this video for some tarot offerings. I am currently open for live private readings. If you are interested, head to that link to book one with me. Otherwise, I'm sending you on your way. Please remember, we are all free. We are also all connected always at the exact same time. I love you. Hello, beautiful humans. In group number 3, you all were drawn to this element of air card. So these are your messages about how the universe is about to help and assist you in getting what you need. This card, it says thoughts, mind, and communication. And I cannot get away from the word mastery. It feels like the most clear thing that's coming through right now. So then I feel as if how the universe is going to assist you is by putting either masters in your path that will help communicate with you, gift you some kinds of translatable information that you truly do need, and or as a result of that, you becoming a master of your own mind. There's a lot that's coming through. I'm going to get to your tarot, but I feel like the universe, it's going to come in the form of people. It's going to come in the form of communication. And I also heard like intuitive mastery, like maybe discerning what your intuition is telling you versus maybe what your thoughts or your mind might be trained in or something like that. It just really feels as if a bunch of different experiences, occasions, occurrences, all surrounding communication and interaction that might help you really, really gauge your own personal mastery of your thoughts and of your mind. And I'm hearing the word vision now, like being able to see your world very clearly as a result of being able to master, to the best of our abilities, the mind and our thoughts. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. That is exactly the energy that is feeling like the open communication. I'm seeing something already in the manner. There we go. Knight of Cups. I need to get all your cards. Come on. Come on. Like right away, I'm seeing that like the mode, like the universe is gifting you what you need, which is some kind of ability to be a clear communicator with others, to share your thoughts and your words and your heart space with truth, transparency, honesty, no attachment to outcome. There needs to be some kind of freedom. You require this right now. Something about how your thoughts are trained maybe to be protective rather than open. There's something about this fairies. This is a man fairy. Those I was about to say man, but it has wings. So his stance, he seems like open, like very open. And I feel like the universe is about to gift you open communication in a bunch of different ways to where you can feel safe. And in that kind of a way, it helps you acknowledge where your thought patterns might be much more in like protective mode or like a war kind of a mindset. People who you can communicate freely with, that's for sure, are coming through. Bottom of the deck is the Star card, Aquarius energy. So cool. So cool. That is an air energy. This is the water bearer, and it's about clearing, being clear, cleansing, and it is about collaboration kind of energy. Aquarian. Star card is about being able to shine, being able to hope for the future, and doing a lot of clearing, cleansing, and healing, and motivating yourself through that kind of a method for the benefit of health and your future. This is really interesting. Okay, that's the bottom of the deck. We have the Six of Cups as well as the Fool. The universe is giving you some kind of a community, like a community of connections. This can appear in infinite ways, like a community of connections that you might only like hold once a month or be a part of like every other week, or it's only virtual and you don't know these people in your, community, like, in your physical environment. It doesn't matter. You need this, and the universe is giving this to you. There's something about expansion of your heart space through your thoughts, and like if you're feeling safe to share, to be open, to just say things as they pour out of your mouth, maybe intuitively, it's really going to be almost therapeutic. I'm thinking of offering a personal example. This is very vulnerable. And one of the times in my life where I was, in two of the times actually, when I was the most clammed up from like social anxiety or from a bunch of different reasons, like harshness that was happening in my life, and I couldn't just be open or communicate, I found myself signing up for improv classes. And all it was, I said this at the end of the second course that I paid for and attended. I was like, all of this is like therapy, and it's just like permission to like talk and be silly or just like say exactly what comes into your head. There's also a bit of magic in improv, like intuitive magic as well. If any of you all have ever done it, I found it intensely therapeutic, and that's a good example of what I see right here with the Six of Cups and the Fool card. The universe knows you need this, knows you need something, because it's going to train your mind. It's going to open you up differently, have you see things differently, a different kind of perspective through the method of open communication in a safe and nurturing kind of environment, or like, a field or a container or something like that, so that you can engage with your reality even more openly. Again, that stance, it feels solid and open. And then we have the Ace of Swords and the Devil. This is why you need it. You need to be able to think clearer right now. And a part of that will come if you have like a safe harbor and a safe place to be able to engage with it through a place of innocence. I think that was another thing that improv gave me, is that everything was so innocent about it. It was just like pure. like that's the intention of it. And this Ace of Swords feels like that clarity that you are needing and seeking in your moment in time right now. The universe is about to provide this community, these people, these options and opportunities for you to be able to therapeutically engage with your openness, your thought patterns, your conscious awareness, and in that kind of a way further stabilize you mentally so that you can take off the binds and the shackles to those things that you might be tied to, you might be burdened with, these people, situations, jobs, anything. It's like the more that you can share with these key people, maybe one important person in your lives. Right now, the universe really wants you to be able to connect in a certain kind of a way, a certain kind of a pattern. Safe, open, frankness, looking to the future. I'm looking at the directional point of east on the compass, and the element of air is associated with the direction of east and the rising sun, the coming of the new dawn, the next phase of your lives. It's like the universe needs you to be able, or is acknowledging your need to be able to function with higher mastery in the mental sphere and in the communication zone. This might be you signing up for some kind of course or some kind of seminar or intensive. But the intention is right here in these cards. You need to have that breakthrough, and it will come mentally. It will come through this choice, this reality, this realization of, I'm going to use the word codependently tied to something that is not right for me. Now I realize, now I understand, I will take these chains off, move in the different direction. Here we go. Your next three cards, we have the Sun, life, vitality, purpose. I feel this energy in the Fool card, that's Uranus, Neptune. I don't memorize all those signs yet. I'm so bad at that. Yeah. Anyway, it's just this, I feel that Sun energy, life, vitality, purpose coming through in these first four cards big time. And then we have Solstice, focus, transition, amplification. Interesting. And then we have Moon. Look at that, Sun and Moon, emotions, instincts, and subconscious. There is this energy of the intellect of intuition, the intellect of emotions and instincts, the intellect of being able to open the pathway to be able to discern what is in the subconscious. Everything that I'm getting from how the universe is about to help you is situations, people, partnerships, communities that help you feel like you can greater access your subconscious, your intuition, your instincts, and act from that kind of a way. I really feel like the Sun card is very much like the totem of the energy of these people, of these masters, of these communities, of these situations. And from there, it's your focus that will help you realize how to make that transition. It's the focus of, I need to not be held down. I need to release these burdens. The Devil card right here. Whew, that feels really nice. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple more cards for you all. Yeah, it's all very intentional. Here we go. We have Strawberry Dragon and Peach Dragon, celebration and vulnerable. Hey, you guys eat smoothies? Sorry. I had a smoothie today, and there's something about the universe is giving this to you because it's a missing ingredient that you wouldn't otherwise put in. This is hilarious. I was making a smoothie and I added peaches, and I was gonna add a strawberry, and I was like, I don't know if it goes with peaches. This is a great metaphor for these two cards. Being vulnerable and celebrating at the same time, do those two things go together for you? Or are celebrations much more formal events? Are celebrations stressful? Would you rather say no to that invitation kind of thing? Or are celebrations in your lives few and far between and hard to come by for a myriad of reasons? Oh, I forgot. I was going to gift you guys 2 more of these cards from this same deck that I got this original card from. But does that make sense? It's kind of like the universe wants to help you by giving you this key ingredient that you otherwise might not include into the mix, that will help you realize how to be vulnerable in social situations, how to be more honest, more intuitive, more safe, you know? A peach dragon, you're fuzzy, easily bruised, you know? Squishy and juicy. It's like you need to be able to experience what that does for you mentally in order to move forward with that. I love this, the amplification word on the solstice card. You need to be able to celebrate life even further and experience vulnerable celebrations, you know, a whole lot more childlike and fool card energy. Okay, we also have the personality triangle with personality, nature, mindfulness, hilarious, that word. And then we also have Yesod with foundation. I got this deck, I haven't studied it yet. It's the Tree of Life deck, and I bought it for the purpose of studying. But it says, so I don't fully know what this is, but it says birth cycles and intuition again. We have instincts and intuition, and I was really feeling that from when I was first with your card that you were drawn to, the element of air. There's something about a sentence that came into me clairaudiently, and I didn't say it, but it was like, the sentence was something like, through the mechanism or the vehicle of intuition. It's like, we don't usually think of intuition as like a mental effort necessarily, but intuition, the best that I could define it through experiencing it, is like a supercomputer of anything and everything. Drawing on a whole lot, and it ridiculously helps if I'm mentally clear for that. But yeah, the universe wants you to shine more with your personal self, your personality, and translate that into the world around you a whole lot. And therefore, being mindful is important. And I like the, I'm still intuiting and interpreting this card. Birth cycles and intuition. It feels very feminine. It has the moon right here. It has the wolf right there, and it feels like that's going to protect you more than what would be the foundations of the physical world, you know, like more than, like, I don't know, when we think of foundations, I literally think of like this solid table as a foundation for this tarot reading, you know, but my tarot readings would be shit even if I had the table, if I didn't have the solid foundation of my intuition to drive these readings, you know. That's what I feel like is occurring for you, is to gift you those kinds of more ethereal foundations and to birth you in your lives into a whole new cycle. Like the solstice, you know, the summer solstice, winter solstice, whole new year ahead for you with this mindful mental clarity, and especially paying attention to when your intuition is telling you to do other than what you are feeling compelled to do, especially in terms of opening yourselves up to others, when you feel safe to do so, when you feel confined and controlled, all this kind of stuff. Your next two cards, we have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And then you also have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. This envy card, it's giving me the vibe of what you might be dealing with in your situation right now with the devil, whatever is the devil in your situation, where it's like holding you, tying you to something, and you need to break free from it. You need to do what you need to do, you know? There's something about how I feel like the other involved in whatever this dynamic is or this situation is envious of you in a kind of a toxic kind of a way. Like you are more determined, or any of those kinds of ways that envy can rear its ugly head. I feel like that's important for you to be aware of and dig into that a little bit further, define that a little bit more, realize like that part of your situation is not due to your own actions, but like the universe really wants to gift you with safe environments because you're in some kind of a situation or an environment as a result of who you are, the personality triangle, where it's being reflected back at you like I don't know, that you're not wanted, not liked, not good enough, not safe. You require someone or something that you don't. I just really feel like it's all as a result of some kind of toxic envy or jealousy coming from the other that you may not be aware of. And that's a part of why the universe is going to like help you in this so that you can experience mentally, you can experience what it feels like to actively be safe, have safe communication. What does that feel like, like open up as yourselves more and to have that not be met with that same kind of toxic energy. There's something about I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Again, it really feels like mastery over your mind and your thoughts through interaction with love, sanctuary, openness, safe communication. You're held in some kind of a safe container and you're free to use your words and have them received and to listen as well. The universe is about to align you with this kind of a discipline so that you can uncover the reality of what it is that you are truly dealing with. It's honestly at this point with this envy card, I can only surmise. I don't know what that word means. I'm using it. I'm moving on. I can only surmise. I feel like that's an old word, but regardless, I can only surmise that in your situation, part of your issue is you might be self-identifying problems that are actually kind of being projected onto you. Like you might be thinking that you're the problem or something like that. Oh gosh, that makes me so upset inside. Like I'm channeling this emotion of like, that is so unfair. That's so not okay. Okay, your last two cards, the journey and a new day. How refreshing, how vibrant, how beautiful. This is how the universe is helping you. It's helping you by opening a door that you have the opportunity to step into. It's going to invite you into that whole new cycle that we're talking about. Again, this Yesod with foundations, a new cycle to expand into, this amplification, the solstice kind of energy. A whole new day. It is bright, it is shiny, it is safe, it is held well. It is expressive of who you are in a safe container of community. Let's clear our thoughts, clear our head, clear our mind, see your situation as it really is with this sort of truth right here, this Ace of Swords, this totem of transparency, clarity, insight, awareness kind of energy. And here you go, let's get going. You're about to experience life in a whole different way and in a whole different manner through the mechanism, through the mode of being able to be innocent with other people, communicate openly and innocently, safely, safe zone, safe container. Yeah, safe space, big time, okay? Holy shit. Oh, I needed a breath after feeling that. Okay, you guys, I want to give you a hug. I love you very, very much. Has this reading helped? If so, give it that thumbs up. Click on the subscribe button, comment below. All of those beautiful things help my little channel grow. Also, check out the links in the description of this video for some tarot offerings. Right now, I am open for live personal readings, private readings. If you want to book one with me, head to the link and you can through that. Otherwise, I'm sending you on your way. Please remember, we are all free and we are also all connected, always at the exact same time. I love you. Hi, beautiful humans in group number 4. You all were drawn to this element of Earth card. So these are your messages about how the universe is about to assist you or help you to get what you need. You are drawn to this element of Earth card and it says practical, grounded, and determined. And I know that this is going to have a lot to do with assistance toward helping you strive toward whatever would be your true north, your North Star, your guiding light, your compass, like what is most solidly important for you to like serve a function of, or just like intentionally serve for. Maybe serve isn't the right word. Strive might be it, but I'm looking at all these characters and I'm looking at like, I don't know, I'm getting this energy of like the universe is about to assist you through something that will help you be strong where others almost can't because others just like aren't as strong as you are or as capable to do what you know you need to right now. And in that kind of a way, you have the ability to kind of restore balance in the world around you, in your personal lives, a whole lot more. Like, this can be something so simple as like the universe is about to give you like, oh my gosh, I was thinking of something in the home space of like assistance so that you can be of further assistance, you know, like your partner helping you with more chores or more loving attention so that you can expand in your career more, something like that. But then I also heard like an energy of the universe is gifting you with greater prosperity in your business so that you can hire an assistant so that you can prosper more, because all of your prosperity and abundance is translated into gifts to others. Such a caring energy, honestly. But okay, here we go. I'm getting your tarot cards. How is the universe about to more specifically help you with this? I feel like those words like service to others were really important. It's something like that really fuels you. You guys are really fueled by doing things that are very Aquarian, very like, if somebody is hurting, I'm hurting kind of vibes. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys, I want to cry. Justice is on the bottom of the deck, and justice in this deck is represented by that Egyptian concept of when you die, your heart will be weighed against the weight of a feather. Like, is your conscience light? Do you behave with an honor code that feels good and just and fair and balanced to you? Okay, let's get your tarot. Queen of Pentacles, as well as the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, as well as more Taurus energy. Six of Pentacles. Oh my God. I feel like the universe is about to gift you with a triumph. Literally. You need it. You need a triumph in your physical world so that you can like, I love that it's like practical, grounded, determined. Your determined energy and how it translates into the world around you, because you are such a kind and aware and giving person. It is who you are. It is what drives you. It is one of your primary motivators. And this Hierophant feels like that's your honor code inside of you. That's your own personal faith, your own awareness of your values, your own personal religion, so to speak. The universe is about to gift you some kind of a triumph, because Queen of Pentacles, for me, since I've been doing tarot, has always been the ultimate hostess energy. It's water with the suit of earth. It's like with, oh my gosh, you guys are making me want to cry. I love channeling this. I love channeling your energy. I love channeling that you're about to receive help because you help others. Yeah, it's the ultimate hostess energy. It's like with all the prosperity and the physical abundance that you have, your heart is tied into it. You want to be able to share. You want things to be balanced. So then I feel like it's this energy of your living situation, your home space, your physical world and environment is about to receive a boost in, I'm hearing the word transparency, stability, capability, all of those kinds of things, because the universe is so aware of like, you need this because other people around you need it. You're the one who's capable. You're the one who is strong. You might be the one who is the higher earner in your family or in your partnership. You might be the one who is like, you know, the key caregiver or something like that. And so then you need to be able to access more, to be able to give more. What's happening is the universe is putting you in a position to where you have access to even more. Let's see your cards to see if they say a bit more about how this is likely to occur. We have the Three of Cups with Mercury and Cancer. And then we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I feel so good right now channeling your messages. I can be like a vampire, you guys. I mean, like, I channel shit that's unpleasant, so I guess I do my fair share of, wading through the harshness, but this feels really good. And then we have the Eight of Wands with Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay, it's going to come through personal connections. It's going to come through ones that are in alignment with your vision, with your direction, with who you are. I'm hearing the word synergy, and wanting to define it as like, a group mentality where everybody feels that same vision. Maybe that's why I like this. I'm in synergy with you. My values are so much in alignment with what the cards are telling me, so much in alignment with what I am channeling for you all. I am a part of this Three of Cups big time. I cannot tell you how good it feels, and I know that you all will feel this. The universe is aligning you with the ability to communicate passionately and fervently with people who are of similar mindset, a likewise journey. And then from there's something genuinely prosperous that's going to translate from that to help liberate you even further. It's going to come through those personal connections to where there is a harmony of vision, to where it doesn't matter what role anyone is playing in some kind of a social commitment or a social function, or actually like a business or a team or something like that. It's everybody feels valued and everybody cares and shares that common goal of achieving in the same direction, everything moving in the same direction. And with that comes a high degree and a high level of liberation, forward momentum of prosperity projects, like ideas of things that you all can do creatively to work on together, whether they're for profit or non-profit. It does not matter with this Queen of Pentacles here. I see you all, the universe gifting this to you all, but genuinely you, because through you comes the gift to others. And it's going to come in the form of financial prosperity through these synergistic connections. And then here we go. Let's get going. Let's expand, expand, expand. I swear everything that comes through you protects those who might not be able to protect themselves, protects them from harm. You carry a great social welfare energy, a great energy of responsibility. Okay, your next two cards. We have the 17th path, the Lovers, humor, choices, and intelligence, as well as Hode with splendor, determination, communication, and initiative. There we go. These two cards oh my gosh, that's very like Mercury, isn't it? This deck, I'm sorry, it's new to me. I got it so that I could study the Tree of Life with this deck. Very intentionally, but I just wanted to use it for your reading without knowing a whole lot about what Hode is. But it looks like Mercury, and it looks like communication with those who are directly mirroring your energy. Very, very much giving and receiving and working towards some kind of common initiative, common goal, common energy, common focus. I love this card. I love it. The determination to see something through to the finish, because it is important, because it is so much in alignment with your own personal intelligence, your own personal choices, your own awareness of who you are and the song that your soul and your heart sings, and how much that can be a part of the community around you, the people who you love and who love you right back as equally as you do. I like the word humor because all of this has felt, as I've been channeling it, all of this has felt so light, so loving, so pure. I know I'm repeating myself, but I absolutely love channeling this with you all and with your energy. Okay, let's see a bit more. It's going to come through people who you love and who love you right back. And it's going to come through the communication and the determination and the initiative to achieve more, to get, I swear it just has a lot to do with translation into the physical world and physical abundance. Like more wealth, more money, like creating some kind of a mutually beneficial business. concept or construct. I know I'm repeating myself, but these cards just very much so are repeating this energy. Let's see a bit more about this. We have lunar eclipse, culmination, release, illumination. We also have Gemini, which I saw the Gemini symbol right here with the lovers. Multifaceted, balanced, curious. And then we have Venus, beauty, artistry, and love. I feel like this literally has a lot to do with a creative project that is meant to be cross-pollinated. This has a lot to do with that. And it has a lot to do with being able to set an entire stability, an order, a structure around being able to do these wholehearted kind and sharing kind of things. It's honestly, I mean, like, it feels like some kind of really innovative, like, Age of Aquarian business model, to where you get to do things that are financially abundant and prosperous, assisting others in a way that fits in with our modern world. It really feels like you're about, like, the universe is helping you by gifting you these connections, these ideas. I like this, the culmination, release, and illumination. It feels like this kind of illuminating of an idea, the culmination of, you know, putting together the structure and the package of it, and then releasing it into the world through the Gemini energy, through that mirroring, through the energy of cross-pollinating and being multifaceted and balanced. This Venus energy, it feels like very, very much so it's something that you all are creating and taking part in. And that's meant to, Wheel of Fortune is meant to be profitable for you all. Okay, look at these. Your next two cards. We have Artichoke Dragon with Guarded, and then we have Peapod Dragon with Organized. There's something about this that's like, I've been looking at the element of earth and the person who's standing tall on the card, and they're carrying like the pentagram shield. There's something about this is very important, so you might need to engage with this. I feel like this Artichoke Dragon is telling you might need to create some kind of like a capsule surrounding the development of whatever this is for you all, to where it can be held protectively and safe while it is being developed, while it is being organized. There you go. Oh, that feels really important. Like another key little detail that wanted to be peppered into this reading right now, somewhat separate from telling you exactly how the universe is about to help you, is sort of like advice, guidance is coming through. Guard this energy very, very well while you all go through the organizational efforts, okay? Because it is so heart-driven. It's Venus. It's so beautiful. It's so loving. You have lovers and love. Oh my God, it feels so nice. Okay, and then your next two cards. Hold on, I dropped it, so the chair is gonna make noise. Okay, we have happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Come on, North Star, your guiding light. Your happiness translates to the well-being of other people very, very well. So much so that my heart is very much involved in your reading. The universe is about to help you receive this even more. Like, I like that it is multiple dolphins, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dolphins on this card. Like, receive more of a group effort and a grouping mindset toward this common goal of a commonly held and shared North Star. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. This feels really nice, and this feels like this might be the energy of why the Artichoke Dragon is coming out here. Is because honesty in our modern era isn't always the best policy, and it isn't always the safest measure to take or effort to go ahead with. But it feels like the universe is gifting you what you need, which actually is honest people, because you can expect honesty from yourself. Hence that lover's energy, the mirroring energy. You can expect this from yourselves. So then here you go. You're about to join up with other people. The universe will put them in your path. If anything, if you already have an inkling or a clue as to who these other people are, then this is your encouragement with all this Mercury energy to reach out, to start communicating, to be the one who leads this or initiates it. Does that feel like something that fits really well for you? Because this might be all you need to be able to like bring this into your lives. This might be all that you need to hear to create this need being met in your world and in your lives. If you initiate the project or the focus, or if you take the leadership role and the team going for that common vision, if you know who these people are, if it's your social network in any way, then go ahead and reach out. This reading is all about the permission of they're in your lives for a reason. You already know the reason. Would you like to initiate it? Okay, your last two cards, we have limiting beliefs, and then we also have gratitude. It's like just on the other side of what might be your limiting beliefs, just on the other side of where there are actual real limitations. There's sunshine, there's harmony, there's the rainbow. I really feel as if this is translating to others. I don't know, there's a specific message that wants to come through, but what I was sensing is that like I almost want to take away the word beliefs, and I feel like the limitations of others really matters to you, and you would like to assist those who can't do for themselves peacefully. You want to do that peacefully. You like vibing with that energy of gratitude. Like when someone expresses gratitude for you and your actions, that I genuinely can sense inside of you that it is like almost like a likewise energy inside of you. Like it fills you with gratitude to create that for people. I really feel like that's it. But if you will allow me, I just want to pause and see, because I'm sensing that something might, hold on. You are the key to unlocking this whole prosperity for yourselves and others. Take on more as an individual in terms of wealth and in terms of leadership, in terms of guidance, in terms of social position. I'm hearing prosperity position. Like think hierarchical. If you need to and if you must, try to embody those larger hierarchical positions, like management, team lead, whatever it takes. Like try to embody that a whole lot more if you have to, if you require it, if that's a part of your clearing and cleansing, so that you can take this on. But the universe is putting this in your path for a reason, because you are so determined, you are who you are, that it's like you'll be able to like decode all of that in time as a result of you going ahead and taking on a higher level of responsibility. Like, I don't know, become the president or the prime minister of your country, okay? Like literally, even though you might not align with thinking in those kinds of ways, that might be one of your limiting beliefs. And if you can just see the light on the other side of this, if you can just open the window, it really feels like the more money that you allow to come in, I really feel like this is a money translation. The more money you allow to come in to yourselves, the more you can, disperse according to your values with other people holding those same and similar values. It's like, go ahead and win the race, even if you think the race is toxic. Okay? That's the last thing that I have for you all. Group number 4, did you like this and has it helped? If so, give it a thumbs up, click on the subscribe button and comment below. All of those things help my little channel grow. Also, check out the links that I have in the description of this video for some tarot offerings. I am currently open for live private readings. If you would like to book one with me, head to the link. Otherwise, I am sending you on your way. Please remember, we are all free and we are also all connected always at the exact same time. I love you. Hi, pretty people. I am showing you the decks that I use in this reading in the order that I use them in. I started with this Oracle deck and I used it again in each of your readings. And then this was the Tarot deck. And then this little circle, astrology cards, garden dragons, and then two more Oracle decks. This one and then this one. Okay, I love you guys. Enjoy yourselves.